Good morning, guys. Monday, the 3rd of February 2025. We had a huge liquidation, traumatizing event, as they say, over the weekend. A lot of degens got wrecked because if you trade on the weekend with no stop loss, you're just relying on liquidations, then I don't know what to tell to you. I don't know what to say to you, honestly. Anyway, Trump, as you guys probably know by now, he imposed tariffs, trading tariffs on Mexico, Canada, China. He's threatening the European Union with it. This is what he said he's gonna do, so it shouldn't come as a surprise to us. Now I'm thinking that he's doing this so he can later use it as leverage on whatever trading negotiations he's gonna have with these countries and the European Union. Since the dump, the order flow hasn't been the greatest, but keep in mind the stock market is closed until it opens 14:30 UK time, and then we will know more. When it comes to the charts, we were discussing last week about how we will short the S&P because it's at range highs. We did short this move. We took profit over here on the point of control, and I had another short open here, and then profit was taken on this wick here. Okay, sweep of that. I took profits. Now probably this is going to be lower, but it just seemed like a logical place to take profit after a 3% almost move down. Obviously that's gonna leave a huge gap, and gaps do tend to fill. If you have a look at this one here, this one filled. Now this gap will be somewhere around here. I think this will fill as well, and then we probably go lower to finally test the range lows and see if that holds. Yeah, so we'll see how we get on with that. Bitcoin. Now Bitcoin, we've been saying last week that we are at range highs and that not the time to be bullish, and long and behold we did fall from there. It was Monday 27th. We had another pull up in the range highs and then a drop. Now I did say I would like to see this range low taken or this range high taken before taking a short, so I did not short here. It wasn't as per my setup anyway. I have opened a late long over here just because the theory is that max pain would be these 2 weeks not to be taken out. It's half a position size, so if I lose half R, which I'm willing to take that risk because the upside is quite decent if we go up there. So it's 14% move. I'm happy with that. So what I see next for Bitcoin, well, more chop obviously. At some point this range will break because it cannot last forever. But until then, I think it's just a case of playing the range. Like I said last time, a clean break above this or this, so that's 112 or below 85. That will set up, or that will set us up for either next leg up or a drop down, and we know our targets from the previous video. Alts have really taken a beating, so there's a lot of liquidations over the weekend. I really feel for these people, but trading leverage on a weekend with no stop loss is just asking for trouble. Now let's look at totals. So unfortunately this has broken structure quite in a harsh way. We look on the weekly, as well. Structure has been broken. I would have loved for this to continue grinding higher and at least go to this area here. I'm still not saying this is not possible, but I'm saying midterm, it looks like this wants to go down. Obviously, it depends on Bitcoin. Bitcoin has a broken market structure. It's just in a zone of accumulation or distribution. We don't know yet. Ethereum, Bitcoin. This is one of the saddest charts ever. And the good thing about it is that it actually has just tapped the point of control of this whole move up. So I'm expecting some sort of a bounce from here. We might only go to this value area high. If we can break that, then we can go higher. Otherwise, down here, which I think is the likely scenario, given that once price starts trading in this value area, the probability of it is that it will go to the next value area. So in this case, value area low. Obviously, if this happens, it kind of sucks for our alts short term. At the moment, we're just in a market where we don't know, uncertainty, and we will see. We will see how the price action develops. When it comes to Bitcoin, if you look on higher time frames, you can look and you can see how this and this, they're very similar. So that's what I'm saying, guys. Don't get bearish too soon. Just, you know, get bullish on range lows like now and get bearish on range highs. And we just play the charts for now. But as I said, rest of the charts. We have a look at Saga. Saga just made a fresh low from the launch. In my opinion, this is still a range. And if Saga breaks down below 1.2, then I can definitely say it's over. But because it's a range, we will wait to see how the price action develops the next few days. What we need to see is a sharp reaction and back inside the range to go to the $2 area first, and then possibly up $3, but that's still an uncertainty for now. ZRO, one of my favorite coins. Again, tested the ultimate lows. I am actually long this coin, and I also have bought spot. Because if you look at the bigger picture, you do on the weekly. If you still believe that this bull run is not over, this is the area to buy, yeah? It's marketing green. Just like this area will be an area to sell. So if we were to draw a range, a high time frame, this would be my range. We close the weekly above, what's here, 274.3. This sets up nicely for a reverse up to the midpoint, which is $5, but still a nice gain of 90%. And then we'll just take it level to level. See if we can get here. Now the Bitcoin pair doesn't look that good, but you have a look here. Oh, let me just line chart. It's much easier like this. Oh yeah, actually I think it doesn't look good at all. If you look on the line chart, then what you want to see is a close above this, which is 1.1 extension of this move down. So I'm guessing this week will be quite important. People are just waiting for Trump to come out and say, oh, you know, We've managed to sort this out with Canada, with Mexico. We're not gonna put tariffs, you know, and stuff like that. So he's a negotiator, isn't he? So we will see what he does next. Athena, we were discussing a few weeks ago that the first zone of interest in this coin is actually here, which is the value area high of this move up. At the moment is rejecting nicely from here, you know, but market structure is bearish. So if we were to play a local time, if this is not the signal for a full reverse, then what I'm expecting it to do is come up to this order block here and then either go and close underneath this. In that case, we will see 20 cents again. So what to watch out for now is if Athena can't go up and close above this line, so something like this, then we can have a look at higher, which probably is this order block here. Lingo is a coin that I've been watching for a while as well with this coin. Oh, get rid of this. It's had a nice simple candle into the lows and a strong reaction. Volume wise, yeah, not a lot of volume, but still, if you want to get into this, like if I would have wanted to get into this coin, this is what I would buy. I'm not saying this will just go up from here, but this is clearly a buy for me, at least. And if it can go above this point of control here, then finally our final target will be that. So quite an important week. I'll be watching the S&P closely, because I think that will drive the markets this week, and everybody's got their eyes on it. We go down here, you know, it's a possibility we go down here. Then that will set up for a nice long trade back up. Just keep playing the range, guys. Until the range holds, we keep playing the range. So that's about it for today. Have a nice week. And don't get liquidated. Most important thing.